completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team. And it's more about refining their game than learning it.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Now here's Durant. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kevin Durant, quick release and from distance.
Tatum on the wing. Boston again missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
First personal
Yeah,
foul.
way to get there first and
team
be
foul.
willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Holiday. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's on Holiday. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. The kick out to Tatum. Holiday gets the bucket.
Drew Holiday.
Excellent move by Holiday. This guy continues to play at such a high level.
Outside, KD. Good. And nice assist from Booker. Durant's got 6.
And that's
2 minutes
exactly
remaining
what
in
he's
the
looking
first.
for.
2 minutes.
Draining the triple.
Inside. Porzingis can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Well placed alley pass into the lane.
The instance of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Outside, O'Neal. Outside, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Horford. KD can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the the team lead on top. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Pass to Hauser. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Here's Morris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Jaylen Brown.
And the dunk by Brown.
Assisted by Peyton
Look out
Pritchard.
below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Now, here is Morris. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Boston trailing. To the inside. Brown. Here's Pritchard. No good on the triple. Left side, KD. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. KD's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Your Suns.
And so it's kept.
The Celtics. 12. Ladies and gentlemen,
This has been a fairly close game for the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Down low. Outside Tatum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with
Derek
the
White.
ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me.
Jaylen Brown.
When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. And stolen by Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
It's
foul.
on Kevin Durant.
First team foul.
The best offensive players in the league get
Shooting
to the
for
free throw
Boston.
line consistently.
Jason
This is
Tatum.
where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player like him?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of
Celtics
how much
substitution.
responsibility he has
Neemias
always worn it
Queta.
gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
5 on the clock.
3-second violation.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
At the
A
line
chance to
for
catch
Phoenix.
up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their
Jason
offense. Boy,
Tatum.
they've been fun to watch.
Well, Tatum has so many tricks and so many ways he can try and beat.
Jones looking for an opening. Over Holiday. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the
Drew
shot.
Holiday.
Nice
Assist
play,
goes
and
to
you can see they're
Derek White.
gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Dunn. Nice D from Porzingis. Boston leading by 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 6 points. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
So both teams changing it up here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morris left side. Outside O'Neal. Morris inside. And Morris, when you take a look at someone like Morris O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Pass to Iguodala. And Boston with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleepwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Here's Hauser. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. O'Neal with the steal. .43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. Goes back up to the wing on the left. Here's Shireman. To the middle. 5 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Done. And done with the slam.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
That's the end of the first half with the score.
And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics out in front.
The Celtics
As they end the second
26
quarter on a 14-6 run. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up to the Boston Celtics. 6-point lead. Tatum's shot is off. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kevin Durant pulls it. Money on the floor.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
Drew Holiday.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Durant. Pulls up. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston leading by 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Jones for three.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
You know, guys, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it would probably be the three-point shot.
That's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Outside, KD. Over Tatum. The offensive rebound. Outside Durant. To end the run. Good on the jump shot. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Suns call time here. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Celtics ball.
Some changes for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Boston leading by 12. Here's Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Misses the three. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker, right side. With the shot. Here's Plumlee. And Boston with the rebound. Down low. Here's Shireman. Plumlee with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Iguodala. And he makes good on the way. Iguodala's got his first basket of the night.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The line for the Celtics.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Shireman. Kept alive by Boston. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Suns trail by 11. Morris outside. Shoots the three. Phoenix, no good that time either. Back to Brown. Here's Porzingis. And that one's drained from the low block. Porzingis has got the lead up to 13 now
That's
for
the end
Boston.
of the third quarter with the score.
Well,
Your Suns, 27. The Celtics, 40.
and there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jones with it. Over Holiday. Here's Richards. The kick out to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Durant way outside. KD on the wing. That doesn't go either for KD.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Jason Tatum.
And that
Assist
one's
from
good. Tatum.
Derek White.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Durant uses his size in close.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Derek White.
White, good.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Another shot. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a push-up.
And there's the call on Durant.
Second personal
That'll
foul.
be his second foul of the game.
Now
Yeah,
into
really
the
good
lineup for
defensive
your
play to
Suns,
cut him off there and square up.
Devin Booker.
Now here is Holiday. Over in the corner, White.
Moving screen.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah,
Suns
another
timeout.
turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance
And the
team.
Suns call time here. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, game rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Durant. And shot on the way.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Brown, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 13. Let's go. Boston grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you can
Jaylen
test
Brown.
his shots every time down.
Assisted by Derek
Well, how
White.
about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take
2
that
minutes
shot.
remaining in the game.
It might not
2
always
minutes.
fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Tatum. There's the triple. No good on that one. Suns trail by 15. Here's Booker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second
3-second
call.
violation. Boston
And that
ball.
is just a deflating error.
Substitution on the court.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance
Derek
for the
White.
Celtics.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jason Tatum.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Timeout call, the Suns. They're behind by 17. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter.
Another big cheer for your Suns youth dance team. Make some noise!
1:14 left in the fourth. The 3 from KD. Boston leading by 17. Pass to Keita. Foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Durant. .41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To stop the drought. Rebounded by Hauser.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
There's Brown with the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the
A
end of the
resounding
game.
victory for them. And Greg in
Folks,
enemy
we'd like to
territory, no
thank you for
less.
coming out
That's
and supporting
exactly
your
right.
team.
But with the way
Please
they
drive home
control the
safely,
game
and we hope to
just
see you again at
completely
the
took
next
the crowd
event.
out of it.